All right, here I am at my annual, and I call this my annual. It's almost like a doctor's checkup, but we're here on 95 right in the Chamber of Commerce parking lot, and I'm with Wayne, Speeds Performance Plus. Wayne, how are you?
Doing good. How about you, Bruce?
Good. This guy probably wants to kill me. I call him 3 times. I got a problem with my bike, you know, and I'm always crying about something.
Yeah, but hey, that's what it's all about, ain't it?
It is. How's it going for you this year?
Real good. I think the economy's kind of turning around a little bit. We're seeing a pickup at the rallies. We're seeing more people get out, which is good, you know. So we're starting to see the mood swing a little bit, and that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Now, they just got done at Arizona Bike Week, had a fantastic week down there. Now they're here at the Laughlin River Run, and you can bring your motorcycle in. You do everything from exhaust to air cleaners, even motor upgrades.
Yeah, we do motor upgrades. One of our most popular things right now has been to install a set of bolt-in cams with a gear drive with our new cam support plate. And what it does is it fixes the oil pressure on these bikes, which you know as well as I do isn't the best from Harley. So this gets the oil pressure where it needs to be, gets you a nice 10-horse upgrade, and gets the chain tensioners kind of out of there and gets a real nice, and that's been real popular this year.
And when you do all that, even if he doesn't do it, but he should, if he doesn't do it, you need to have your bike dynoed. Any major change you make on your bike, whether it be cams, exhaust systems, let's say you put exhaust and air cleaner and everything else, the standard computer can handle most of it, but if you want it to run right and most efficiently, you got to dyno it.
Oh yeah, you have to, because air-fuel ratios are the answer. You know, as we go along, and even if we put a set of pipes on, does it run? Sure. Does it run right? No. You know, when you get the dyno in there and you absolutely dial this thing in, I don't care if it's a lawnmower. You know, if you tune a lawnmower right, it runs good. You don't tune it right, does it run? Sure, but it maybe don't run right.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put my old Steed on there. Now, I had cams since I've seen you. Had some gear drive cams put in it. Couldn't wait for you. I had to get them in there. And last time I did it is I went ahead and had it dynoed up in Belmont, which, you know, is about 7,000 feet.
Sure.
They tried gearing it for down here, and I don't think they're quite where it ought to be. 30 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, you're a little rich.
A little rich. And after I run for a while, it doesn't want to idle down when we come to a stop. Plenty of power, not unhappy about that, but I think you can probably make it sing for me.
Well, and that's what we'll have to do today, is get it dialed into this area. It is hard. There is some new technology out now called auto-tune that just came out about 2 years ago. I didn't jump on it till all the bugs were out of it.
Yeah.
Now, with auto-tune, you can actually go ahead and dial the bike in so it's perfect, and then turn auto-tune on, and auto-tune will actually adjust to 7,000 feet or adjust down here to sea level.
Of course it will, after I got my third power commander.
Yeah, well, it actually works with the power commander.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, the ECM of the bike is still doing what it does. The new power commander, of course yours is the older one that's on there, but it still works well.
The 3 is old.
Yeah, the 3 is old, just like computers, you know.
Yeah.
But actually now the new power commander actually becomes its own little ECM. So it actually adjusts air-fuel ratios. It's, you know, it's like anything. Technology keeps going forward. Everything keeps getting better. It's just a matter of finding a real good person to get it put on so it's done right.
Well, do you think you can get this old antiquated Power Commander 3 working right with this bike for me?
Oh, you know it can, Bruce.
All right, then we're going to watch you. Go ahead, put it on the dyno, and do your magic.
All right, thanks a lot, Bruce.
All right, thank you. All right, that's the whole deal. He's going to put the bike up there. We'll be watching him as he goes through. He's got a computer up there. We'll see if we can get you in a minute to kind of look and see what's going on with it. I know you've heard these things up there. They scream, and people run them all the way up, but you really have to know what you're doing because it can be bad for motor. You can see right over here there's a big wheel on the back of that machine, and that's where your back tire of your motorcycle is going to go, and it's going to put a certain load on it. It's going to make your engine work for you, and by doing that, you then are able to dial it in, if you will, and you can compensate for wind and everything else. So anyway, we'll just see what goes on here as he pulls the bike up in there.
and that's dyno tuning. You just literally get the air-fuel ratios right. All my equipment works with me. When you get all this working together, you've got a very fine running motorcycle. Your fuel mileage will be outstanding. That's what everybody's looking for. Good running bike, good fuel mileage, everybody's happy. Is that right, Bruce?
That's right. I'm happy, happy, happy. All right, come on, let's let him finish up. We'll take a look out here. Speed's Performance Plus is a family affair. I've got his son with me, Jason, right?
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Pretty good. A little windy, though, today.
Yeah, well, we got to do that before we get to the good stuff.
Yeah, you got that right.
Now, you guys are just setting up. This, by the way, is happening on Tuesday. Obviously, they're going to be all set up and ready to go when you come by on Thursday. Tell us about some of the other stuff you've got besides the dyno going on.
Well, we have the dyno here, but really this is a family-run operation. This has been in my family for about 3 generations. But we do everything here, from oil changes to installing the exhaust to complete motor builds, cam jobs, and of course we dial everything in and tune everything in together on the dyno right back there in the rear. So we carry spark plugs from NGK, Lucas Oil. We got stuff from Dennis Kirk, Drag Specialties, Revolution Performance, Baker Drivetrain. We have transmissions, oil pans. We pretty much do everything. We have a mobile shop and do everything right here on site.
I was amazed the number of different exhaust systems you sell too.
Yeah, you know, one thing we're very, very privileged is we get to carry a lot of different exhaust systems, and we get to see a lot of different exhaust systems. And of course, we get to test them out on the dyno. So when we do that around the United States, we kind of carry what works, you know.
And so what do you think in your mind is working for the newer, let's say the 96s right now?
Well, you know, you got 2 choices there. Well, you got several choices, I should say. Slip-ons work quite well with Harley's new system where it goes underneath. And once we get the slip-on, the stock slip-on off, we can get a lot more heat out of the motor too. Also, we have true duals for the new bikes,
right,
which is 1 pipe per cylinder.
Right.
And if I have that system, then we can build individual cylinder maps for each cylinder. And we also carry 2-in-1 header pipes. But what's really nice about us is we see so many bikes, over 2,000 to 3,000 a year, that we get to carry what works and get rid of the products that don't work.
Absolutely. You've even got some clothing, I see.
Yeah, we just built the new hospitality center over here. And this is for not only the consumer, but a lot of our partners we're with. It kind of gives people a place to relax, you know, obviously here in the shade, somewhat out of the wind, except for today, it's a little windy. But yeah, we're even carrying a little stuff to drink here. We got tables and clothing and a place for people to relax while their bike's getting work done.
Okay, what are the hours going to be during the river run?
Yeah, hours.
Have you decided?
Yeah, hours, huh? That's a good question.
24/7?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, we usually get started around here about 9, and then we work till, you know, that 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, usually till whenever the bikes are done.
There you go. There you go.
You know, we're only here for a short time, and like Pops used to say, you got to make hay while the sun shines.
That's right. That's absolutely right. We're going to go. I understand he's just about done. We're going to go back and talk to him. Jason, thank you. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, hope to see all you people out and come out and check it out.
My viewers will be here. And don't forget, it's right across from the Chamber of Commerce on Highway 95. You can't miss it. Just come across the bridge and go south, and there it is on the right-hand side. But let's go see what Speed's doing. All right, it's all done.
Yep, it went real well. The bike must have been getting some poor fuel mileage.
Boy, I'll tell you what it was. It was down in the 30s, low 30s.
Yeah, I kind of had a hunch it was. When I got up there, I could see it was pretty rich in the middle there and stuff. And we got that dialed in. You should be in 40 to 45 pretty easy, depending on the wind.
Wow, that would be amazing. I haven't ever gotten 40 with this thing.
Well, you get the new technology that's available now, you know, with the tuning that's available. It's there. You can get her. You just got to spend the patience and a little bit of hard-earned money, and away you go.
Well, I'm thinking next year possibly we're in for just a few more cubes.
Well, then you got some more torque and some more fun.
I know my wife's going to hate it when she sees this. You got enough of that thing. Listen, I want to thank you very much. It's been a pleasure being with you again today.
Nice to see you too, Bruce.
Thank you. Now listen, don't forget, you can see it right here, Speed's Performance, and do yourself a favor, come on by, check it out. They got some great prices on stuff. They can put it on right here for you, same day, great service, great people, in family for 3 generations.